This
is madness.
Hello there, and welcome to our Disney Kind of Life today from Disney's Hollywood Studios. Today we are here to try the Princess of Alderaan Shake, which is located actually in the tugboat area of Lake Echo, which is near Gertie the dinosaur, but opposite of her. And we're going to focus on what you can do Star Wars related without setting foot in Galaxy's Edge. We're huge Star Wars fans and we love Galaxy's Edge, but we're also huge fans of the original trilogy and the old characters. So today we're going to dedicate some time to that, starting with the Princess of Alderaan Shake. Then we'll probably take a trip on Star Tours, walk over to Launch Bay and see which characters are greeting today. And we might even get the Chewie cookie finally. So again, come with us as we live our Disney kind of life at Disney's Hollywood Studios, Star Wars themed. All right, so as we said in our intro, we got the Princess of Alderaan Shake, and here it is in all its glory. I'm gonna carefully rotate it. As you can see the cinnamon bun ears on the shake. So it's kind of like Princess Leia, so I can't wait to taste this. It's a little runny because it's the end of the day. We did a buzzer beater. This location actually closes at 5. It's the tugboat over here in Disney's Hollywood Studios, right in kind of the main hub next to Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Rail. And the Princess of Alderaan Shake is actually only available for the month of March. And take note of that closing time. It is 5 p.m. and they stopped selling the shakes at about 4:45. So we got the last one of the day. I'm going to try to bring it in for a closer look. The ears kind of roll, so I'm going to go slow so you can see the Princess Leia like cinnamon ears, or cinnamon roll ears. So yeah, the Princess of Alderaan Shake. Cheers! So we're making our way over to Star Wars Launch Bay, which is over here in the animation court section of Disney's Hollywood Studios. And this is where they do, I kind of call them legacy characters like Darth Vader, BB-8, and Chewie's over here. He's also in Galaxy's Edge, of course, but here you can actually stay with him and take a picture. So we're going to go meet, hopefully, Vader, BB-8, and Chewbacca over at Star Wars Launch Bay. And here we go. As we mentioned, we're going to try to get a picture with the 3 characters that are greeting today. It looks like Darth Vader with 25 minutes, Chewbacca with 15, and BB-8 with 10. As you go into Launch Bay, you're greeted with this really cool mural of some of the characters from the prequels all the way to Episode 6. So it's always cool to look at this one. Walking through Launch Bay, and there's an even bigger mural that does include the sequel trilogy characters. It's a lot bigger than the one that's on the way in. So Star Wars Launch Bay is definitely a hidden gem for you to come check out Darth Vader, Chewbacca, and BB-8 and get pictures with them. The lines typically aren't long, and it's a good escape from the Florida sun, so we highly suggest coming in here if you're a Star Wars fan. So we're currently in line to meet BB-8 in this little cool themed hallway at Star Wars Launch Bay. Line's only 10 minutes, pretty short, so we're hoping to knock out all 3 of them, like we said. I hear him, let's get him. And there is BB-8. And we're going to jump in line for Chewie, which is about 25 minutes right now. We're getting ready to meet Chewbacca. We're excited. Grogu's excited. We're excited. He's going to come summon us in a couple of seconds here. So we'll see how long that takes. Hopefully not too long, but we always like to come meet Chewie when we come to Star Wars Launch Bay. Uh-oh. I think Chewie is looking at us. Yeah, he's peeking around the corner. He's looking at Grogu.
I think that's the smallest data pad I've ever seen, Chewie. Isn't that so cool?
We're going to capture some footage of him on the data pad here. Look at that.
Check yourself out. You look
Oh,
good.
really? Yeah, I think your hair looks okay, actually. I think your hair looks okay to me. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, let's go.
Anything you want to say?
One last goodbye, Chewie. Thank you very much. All right. Thank you. I agree.
Oh, he likes the beard, sir.
Hey, this beard's only 1 day old, so. And finally, we're going to head over to see Darth Vader, who's commanding a 30-minute wait. So yeah, we always like to see the Sith Lord, formerly known as Anakin. So yeah, we're going to go jump in line for Darth Vader. It's about 5:30, so we're buzzer beating Darth Vader here. Here we go. We are going to meet Darth Vader. Let's see what we can get into with him. And there he is, the Lord himself, Darth Vader.
Is it true the
to have aided the escape of a fugitive rebel spy?
So far, not yet.
Let me be clear. Your implication in this act of betrayal would be most unfortunate.
I promise you I have not aided in the escape of any spies.
Is that so?
That is so.
We
Not
shall
even the
see.
Not even the one on my shoulder.
Quickly. Now you may take your leave. Your allegiance is disappointing.
Some footage of inside Star Wars Launch Bay. It's always cool to come in here. We'll go walk over to the speeder bike that's this way. It's always cool just to come appreciate the roots of Star Wars. Galaxy's Edge is awesome, as we've mentioned. Looks great. But this was all started by these items, of course, from the original trilogy and the prequel. So cool. And no Star Wars experience would be complete without the words above me, of course. A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Take you on a tour, some more of the stuff they have inside Launch Bay over near the character greetings when you get out of the Darth Vader area. It's kind of cool. They got model ships here. TIE Fighter pilot back there in the case we just passed. I really love that they play the Star Wars music in here. Just being in Star Wars Launch Bay is exciting just because of the music by itself. All the props are cool too. And it's just cool to come in here, escape the heat. It's air conditioned in here too. But we'll go walk over here and check out the Slave One. It's a model of Boba Fett's ship. Boba Fett, of course, is a Mandalorian, just like Grogu on my shoulder. And then over here, we have a ship that I actually can't identify, which is surprising. I know a lot about Star Wars, but this is the droid TIE Fighter. There it is back there in the case. So yeah, that kind of concludes our tour of Launch Bay. So next time you're in Hollywood Studios, you want to escape some heat, come check out Launch Bay. You can meet Darth Vader, Chewbacca, BB-8, and see some models and props, not from the actual movies, but just props to look at and make you feel really Star Wars-y. And if you're going to head over to Batuu, we always suggest to come in here first before going to Batuu. It kind of sets the mood for Batuu, right? Batuu is a living Star Wars space. So yeah, give tribute to the legacy movies, you know, the prequels and the old original trilogy, and do that at Star Wars Bay. And as part of our Star Wars Day here at Hollywood Studios, we're about to go on Star Tours. The queue for Star Tours here, if you've never seen it, is amazing. It's a recreation of the Ewok Village with an AT-AT way back there. See it there? It's just so cool to see the queue. It's not cool to wait in the queue, it's definitely cool to look at it. Luckily, Star Tours typically doesn't have a long wait, so if you're ever looking for something to do when you're in Hollywood Studios, very quick and Star Wars themed, Star Tours, usually 5 minutes, maybe 35 at the most. Right now it's 5 minutes, so we're about to go on it really quick. As I mentioned, the queue for Star Tours is awesome here in Hollywood Studios. We're about to go underneath this AT-AT. Look at that. This is the money shot. It is awesome. This whole area is great. It's the Ewok Village, but the AT-AT's really the really cool part here. And you got this big old AT-AT footprint. It's just so cool as we head inside to wait for Star Tours. It's a 5-minute wait. All right, we are back inside the queue. I forgot how cool this looks. Figure I'll show you a little bit of the inside of the queue. You get to see R2-D2 and C-3PO. If you're lucky, you'll catch them arguing.
Please pick up the nearest white courtesy comlink. Passenger
There's C-3PO.
to the nearest white courtesy comlink. Thank you.
I just have one question.
Even a little cool droid.
Why? Clue. That is one soft planet. It's something like.
Alright friends, at this time we're going to row by row doing a seatbelt check, starting with row number 1. Go ahead, tuck in that yellow strap to your left for me. Alright friends, at this time you can go ahead and put on a pair of those flight glasses, friends. I hope you all have a safe flight. May the force be with you, because I sure won't be. Have fun, guys.
Here we go, Star Tours time.
Star Tours 1401, you are cleared for departure. Initiate takeoff sequence.
What? Auto takeoff sequence initiated.
R2-D2, what's going on here? We are not ready for takeoff. The captain isn't on board yet.
Stormtroopers will be deactivated for sure.
Hold it right there, Captain.
I'm not actually the captain.
We're looking for this rebel spy. Have you seen them?
No one on this transport could possibly be a spy. Dear.
This is the speeder we're looking for. Blast them!
Pod race. I've always wanted to do this. Hang on, everyone! What transmission?
You there. On your ship, one loyal to
Grogu's
our
excited.
cause you carry.
The spy.
Deliver them you must, or all will be lost. To your outer unit, coordinates I will send. May the Force be with you.
I'm afraid we've all just joined the rebel alliance. Where are we going? Where are the brakes?
Well, we made it.
What do you mean we broke your ship? You broke our viewport. And
That
I
was
did
fun.
not give you permission to go aboard.
But Star Tours is always so fun. We got a prequel set of destinations with the pod racing, and then we also got the droid battle over Naboo. So that's a really cool ride. Like I said, it was a 5-minute wait. We pretty much walked right on it. So yeah, now we're gonna head into the gift shop. Typical Disney, right? You get off an attraction and you head into the gift shop. What's cool about this particular gift shop at the exit of Star Tours is you find the items from Star Wars, like toys and such. They don't sell things like this in Batuu. Batuu is kind of a role-playing Star Wars area. So you're not gonna find too many of the toys, like the Slave One behind me, or some of these droids that are specific to the Star Wars movies. Also, the branding of Star Wars doesn't appear too much in Batuu because Batuu is supposed to be a living planet. So this store is pretty cool to come into and find Star Wars toys, plushies, and such that are not Batuu specific. So let's take a look at what they got. Over here you have kind of a spinny thing of plushies from Porgs to shoulder Grogus and Ewoks. We have lightsaber water bottles, it looks like, or the world's biggest lightsaber, we're not sure. One of our personal favorites also is a pillow pal in the shape of a Wampa. He's tired though, so I'm going to talk really quiet. I don't want to wake him up. These are not cinnamon rolls, these are ears, Mickey ears, looking like cinnamon rolls, or I guess Princess Leia to be more specific. Also in this gift shop, behind me, you can see there's a cheaper version of Build Your Own Lightsaber. The ones in Batuu, of course, are more professional and heavy duty, but if you want just a cheap thing that still gives you just as much fun, you can come into the store right at the exit of Star Tours and build your own lightsaber. What could be more of a Star Wars type of snack than a Wookiee cookie? Looks like kind of a whoopie pie, but it's a Wookiee cookie. So it's got Chewbacca's bandolier on the top, and it's filled with some creamy goodness. We got the Wookiee cookie. This thing's big. It smells good. It smells like an oatmeal cookie with like a creamy filling, so it's pretty big. Definitely would suggest sharing it. But yeah, before I lose this bandolier to gravity, I'm gonna put it back down. But yeah, come check this thing out. I can't wait to bite into it. And that concludes our Star Wars day here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. So we did a lot of Star Wars stuff outside of Batuu, which was our target, remember. So we started with the Princess of Alderaan Shake, which was delightful. And then we headed over to Star Wars Launch Bay, waited in line for BB-8, Darth Vader, and Chewbacca. Then we trekked it over to Star Tours, which was a 5-minute wait. And we got on Star Tours and we got the prequel sequence that includes the pod racing and also the Battle of Naboo, got the little underwater action, took you through the gift shop, and we got the Wookiee cookie, or the Chewie cookie. I think it's called the Wookiee cookie, and that was delicious. So I hope you enjoyed our coverage of what you can do Star Wars related that's not just Batuu in Hollywood Studios. Of course, if you want to extend your Star Wars excitement, head over to Batuu, and they got a lot to do there, which we'll do a video like this for Batuu in the future. So subscribe to our channel to see that. Until next time, thanks for coming on our Disney Kinda Life.